Okay, we've got Anthony Tucker with us today, and he's going to help us demonstrate a new device from Germany called the Ventilator, which is a Leslie simulator. So we're going to start off, and Anthony's going to play a little bit, and we've got the B3 here hooked up through a standard 122 Leslie just for a reference point, and we'll go ahead and get started now. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and demonstrate this Ventilator product, and what we've done here is we've taken the same Leslie cable that we had hooked up to the 122. We've just hooked it right up to a little Hammond interface box from Hammond Suzuki that lets us change the normal 6-pin Leslie cable over to a signal that this Ventilator can see. Now, as we move in on that, we're going to kind of talk about the controls on that a little bit. So first of all, we have a speed control on the left-hand side. I'm going to zoom in a little closer here. First of all, we've got a speed control on the left-hand side that allows you to tailor the speed. It doesn't make a tremendous difference, but yet for some players that want a little bit of adjustment there, you can control that. And then also you have an acceleration, which controls how fast the Leslie simulation speeds up and slows down, and that has a lot to do with why this box sounds as good as it does. You also have a balance control that allows you to change the difference between like the bass speaker and the treble driver in the Leslie. Of course, all this is being done electronically, but it's real nice to be able to trim that up a little bit. And then you also have a drive control, which is real cool because it allows you to get that big crunch or distortion sound, which is more typical to the rock and roll players, but it also plays a part in gospel. But on a regular Leslie, you've got to play everything wide open to be able to get that sound. And let's see, what's our last one? Okay, the distance control. Now that's real neat because that actually simulates how far the microphones would be from the Leslie. So if you have it all the way to the right, it just sounds pretty much like you're sitting back in a room and listening to the Leslie. If you turn it back to the left, it's like bringing the microphones in super close and has more of an amplitude modulation kind of effect, which we'll demonstrate that for you a little later. So we're going to go ahead and give Anthony a chance to get on the organ here and show you exactly what this sounds like. And for this test, we're using a very simple powered speaker. This is called a Mackie Thump T15 speaker, and we've got one on the left side of the organ, and also one on the right. That's a little hard to see, but we've got it set up. When you use this system in stereo, it gives you the most realistic effect. So we're going to take a little pause. Okay, Anthony, if you'll play for us a little bit, and this is through the Ventilator with no Leslie whatsoever. Okay, now we're going to show you about this drive control that we talked about that's going to give you the crunch. So Anthony, if you'll go ahead and start and play a little something there, and I'm going to advance this as he's playing.